Okay. Good morning, beautiful people. I am out here in my backyard actually for the first time because this morning I tried to do a vlog and I got rained on. And then I checked the vlog and I tried to do it again, and my audio and my video was just not working for me. I came up with so much resistance this morning that it is now, I think, a few hours later, but at least the sun is shining and I am now doing my recording. I am now being able to get out here and talk to you guys. So I thought, well, this is a really good topic to come up and discuss because I had a lot of resistance this morning. Like, I was tired. I usually get up early and I go for my walks and I do these vlogs. And mind you, it was raining this morning, so I couldn't act. So technically, yeah, it was kind of a resistance, but I have been getting it a lot lately. I've been getting it when I try to upload my videos, something happens with the videos. My audio is not usually, it usually works, but lately my audio hasn't been working properly. The camera for some reason is facing the wrong way when I'm recording. I'm not entirely too sure how that works, but yeah, believe me, when I played back the video, there was my voice, but there was no face. So, so yeah, I mean, I thought, why not talk about resistance? I mean, we face resistance every day. We face resistance whether we're at home, at work, with friends, with family, in society, perceived conceptions. Like, there is so much in this world, and yet we still don't value ourselves and say that we are worthy, we are enough. And sometimes a lot of the resistance can come from ourselves. It can come from negative self-talk. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. I'm not as good as them. But resistance can also come from outside of us as well. It can come from family, friends, society, workplace, and resistance can even come, yes, I'm going to say it, even energetically as well. So my perception of resistance may be different from other people's perception, but this is, it's just my perception, and your perception will be completely different, and I absolutely respect that, because a long time ago, probably about 10 years ago, I understood resistance as a way of, if I was doing something creative or trying to create something and I came across resistance, as in it wasn't going further, or it was really hard to start up, or the steps just, like, there was just no movement happening, then I would stop what I'm doing and try something else. And because I thought that was saying to me, no, this is not what you're meant to be doing, you're meant to be doing something else. So I tried something else and I became this kind of butterfly, going from flower to flower, or a bee going from flower to flower to flower to flower, trying to find what my thing is. And it's taken me a long time to understand that all I want is to share love. I just want to share love with everyone. And I just want to do what I want to do. I want to create what I want to create from a true heart space. And I realize that sometimes creating from a true heart space can come up against resistance. Sometimes when you speak your truth, that can come up against resistance. And I did not understand that until all of this started happening about 2 weeks. It's been a couple of weeks now, until I decided to leave my job and all this stuff happening around the world now with the new things that is going on. I did not understand resistance outside of me properly until now. And I know everyone, I know you guys come up against resistance, and I just want to explain my version to you so that maybe when you come up against resistance, you might question yourself and go, is this me or is this outside of me? Because there are different ways of resistance happening. If you can't, you do it, if like from, I can only talk from my examples. My example of when I would start doing different things, all I wanted was this one thing. I just wanted one thing that I was good at. One thing. I was good at many things, but I was tired of going start, finish, and just keep hopping in, just keep jumping to different things. I just wanted one thing and to stick to one thing. As time went on, I realized that I still want that one thing, but I'm more open now to the fact that there are many things that I'm good at. But when it comes to resistance, or when it comes to me creating something and having that resistance, I look at myself and I look outside of myself as well. I look both ways. So I always ask myself, am I doing the right thing for me? Is this for my greatest good? Am I coming from a true heart space? And if it's yes to all those answers, then I know that the resistance is coming from outside of me. And sometimes when you speak your truth, you will come up against resistance because people are not used to it. People are not ready for it. People are probably only know you the way they have always known you in the past. But you have done so much growing and so much personal development work that now, to them, you are a different person. To you, you are also a different person. But you are speaking your truth now. You understand who you are more than ever. And that is a beautiful thing. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. You doing your own personal development work and also striving and trying to figure out who you are on a deep level is your greatest good. And yeah, you will hit resistance where people are not used to it. They will question you. They may call you names. They may, because I love energy so much, they may send you energy that's not nice. But you've got to stand in your truth. Even now, when I upload my videos, I come across resistance. And my videos are all about just sharing the love and just hoping that I inspire people, but I still come across resistance. And this resistance isn't me, this resistance is outside of me. So if you come across resistance and you are doing something that you know is for your greatest good, and you know that it can help inspire others, and you know that it comes from your true heart space, then continue doing it. Continue. If you're doing something that comes from more of an ego sense, then you might have to, see what's going on there, because when you come from a true heart space, you know what you're doing is right. When I decided to leave my mainstream job, I knew that it was the right choice. I just knew, without a doubt, I knew that it was the right choice. And it was only afterwards, when I had a couple of weeks to go before I did leave my job, that I started to feel resistance. I started to feel other people's fear. I started to feel other people's anger. I started to feel other people's resentment. And I got caught in all of that. And I thought it was mine. I really did think it was mine because I felt it so deeply. I felt it so real within me that I thought, and it was all in my head as well. I thought it was mine until I remembered, hold on, when I made my choice, there was no fear, there was no anger, there was no bitterness, there was just knowing, absolute knowing that everything is going to be okay, and knowing that I'm going to be okay. So I had to step back into that knowing. And if you ever had that feeling, that knowing of, yes, this is the right move, because it's knowing, it doesn't come from the head. Knowing, from my experience, actually didn't come from the heart. It was beyond feeling, it was beyond thinking. It was just an all over knowing. There was complete calmness, complete equilibrium, complete harmony within me. And I just knew that that was the right choice. In that weekend, I didn't come up across any resistance except for my own resistance, because I wanted to know if what I was getting or what I was feeling or what I was knowing was actually real. So I came up with my own resistance. I questioned myself so much, but everything was still, it's gonna be okay. You're going to be fine. Just know that you are worthy of everything. You are worthy of love, you are worthy of passion, you are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of integrity, you are worthy of everything. And if you come across anything that makes you think that you are not worthy of it, then whatever that is, whoever that is not worth your time. They are there only to distract you from what you are actually meant to be doing. If you find yourself coming across resistance, even if it is you're trying to start up something, trying to start up a business, but you are doing it and you know that it is for your greatest good and you are doing it with your true heart space, keep going, keep trying, keep going. Because sometimes what happens is that the people, when you come up against resistance, it could be the fact that they're trying to stop you and distract you, because that is what you're meant to be doing. I have come across that and I keep going. I keep posting these videos even when I come across resistance, because for me, they're important for me. They're important because I want to share my heart with everyone. I want to share my heart with you guys. So just know that you are loved, and that whatever you're doing, if you're doing it from a true heart space, that is the key. That is what you are meant to do. You are worthy of it. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of everything. Keep following your dreams. Don't stop fighting. Keep doing it. Keep pushing. I know sometimes it's easier to give up and just follow through on something else, but what I have discovered sometimes in this world, in this game of life, is that the ones that are here to follow their passion sometimes are the ones that have the biggest resistance. I have felt it. I have felt this resistance, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to make these videos. I'm going to continue to keep sharing my love with the world, because that's what I'm meant to be doing. That is what I'm meant to be doing. And if you're watching this, you're meant to be sharing your love with the world as well. And forget about distraction, forget about it. Just put distraction over there, put resistance over there. Build up a protection, your boundaries, put your boundaries in place and say, no, you are not welcomed here. You are outside of my boundary. This is my sacred space. This is my sacred property. This is my sacred environment. You do not belong here, because you are worth it. You are worth everything. You are worth being safe. You are worth being loved, and you are worth the universe. Actually, the multiverse, but you're worth it all. You're worth everything. Always remember that you are braver than you believe. You are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think, and you are loved more than you know. And that is the greatest quote from A.A. Milne in Winnie the Pooh. I know it's from Winnie the Pooh. I mean, I love Winnie the Pooh. Who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh? But that phrase speaks volumes. Just know that you are worth it. You are worth everything. The doors of opportunity, prosperity, and abundance are open for you. The universe has your back, you have your back, and I have your back. And until next time, people,